Hello, let's do the Parseword for Wednesday, June 24th. This clue is by Bard. Keen apprentice gutted to receive chop. Huh. A keen apprentice? Fantasia. Okay, I thought maybe that would be our Easter egg. Gutted feels like when you gut an animal, you're removing its insides. And so if you remove the insides of a word, like if we do apprentice gutted, that gives us AE, for example. And it's receiving chop. So if we gut apprentice and it receives chop, then I would think the other way around. AE to receive chop. That means AE is receiving the chop. I would put chop in the middle, but it's putting AE inside chop. But either way, that doesn't work. I don't think keen is doing anything. That way makes me think keen is our definition. Why would to receive be the other way? Chop can also just wait. Why is okay? So to receive chop could be a deletion indicator, but not chop on its own, which is interesting. But I'm wondering if we can insert AE into any of these to mean keen. I don't know how we'd do that. All right, so maybe AE isn't it. Gutted to receive chop. Oh, we're removing the last letter would make it gutta. We could replace this with something else and remove the last letter. Keen could be just a replacement. Apprentice could be a replacement. So maybe we need to gut one of these replacements instead, and then add chop or a replacement of chop to it, and we'd mean keen. Nelrtepl. Let's think about them against chop first. Maybe I should since it's receiving. So since chop is the one around everything, maybe we should think about which one of these might mean keen if we had more letters. Two more letters. Hack, axe, meat, cut. Keen, like smart or intelligent, or like what would be like wise. I think I'm going to grab the hint, which will give me the number of letters in the solution. That'll help narrow down what I need to do. So it's a 5-letter solution. The gutted would give us 2 letters, and so this needs to be a 3-letter, an axe or a cut. So we're just going to try this. So with axe, are we adding an NE, an LR, a TE, or a PL? It doesn't seem like I feel like axe is not as good as cut. So let's look at cut instead. Clerk, coupled. I don't think any of this is working. Um, this is 6 letters. All right, I don't even know how to checker this. Well, let me checker cut, I guess. Okay, so that's what I thought. We are adding something to cut, but I don't know what. Oh, it was just the AE, no replacement. Keen is acute. I don't quite know why keen is acute. Acute is just a small angle. I guess if your knife is at a very small angle, then it's keen. It's well sharpened. Okay. Yeah. I just kind of assumed that AE wasn't going. Wait, it went the other direction this time. It went the way that I thought it was going to go. That's really confusing. I feel like there's some interface weirdness here. So when I did the AE and I said, well, what happens if Chop receives it? It put the AE inside of Chop when I was convinced it needed to put Chop inside of AE. But then that was like, well, I guess that's how it's interpreting it. And so those were the only cases I was considering. But it was what I originally thought, which is we need to put a word inside of AE. And if it hadn't thrown me off there, I would have just tried some of the synonyms and seen acute. All right, well, sometimes this interface really causes me some problems because I make some assumptions about how it works, and then those assumptions are wrong when you just do some replacements. Anyway, how'd you do?